The new game in the Call of Juarez series is out. It's been out for a while and I thought I'd do a review on it. It's Call of Juarez Gunslinger. It's available on Steam and XBLA. And I wanted to go over it because I think it's quite a decent attempt at keeping the franchise going. So, for those of you that don't know, Call of Juarez is a series of games starting some time ago actually with the original that are about the treasure of Juarez, a Mexican town. This one is less to do with that, more to do with the story of a man called Silas Greaves. So it's a first person shooter based in cowboy times. You'll go through a linear story with one moral choice at the end, which is told through narration mainly. I've just gone into this mission here, which I think is the last one, but I'll try to keep spoilers to a minimum. And I've just gone into this just to pick a mission to do, so that you can see the game in action. You have a variety of weapons, including 6-shooters, rifles here. You can also throw dynamite, and you can also get shotguns. So, you know shotguns, close range weapons. You have an ability which I'll show you when I can, which slows down time so that you can get a few headshots before you have to go back to your fighting. Oh, I seem to have reached a corner. That's weird. Okay, so the game does tend to have a problem with not being able to find your way around the missions, so if you just go straight forward, you'll usually find your way to a good spot. So while I'm running around here, let's talk about the actual game modes themselves. So, here we are. There's occasional bits of where it automatically slows down time for you, but you can actually trigger it yourself. Let's get it right about here. Oh, I thought it was over there. Whoops. So, there's a story mode where you go through mission to mission, usually hunting down people and listen to the narrated story. There's also an arcade mode where you can score as many points as you can. Ooh, shotgun is here. This is a special type of enemy that takes more than a hit to die. Let's get these out here and mow these dudes down. So there's some interesting missions, but there's also this arcade mode, which allows you to try and get the best score by building up a multiplier and getting headshots. And there's a leaderboard. I'm currently about 6,000th in the leaderboard on the first arcade mission, which is not incredibly bad, but still not very great. There we are. Take down those guys. You can also get experience and level up and get these skills. Not level up, just get these skills. So you see here, you got Ranger, which I've got most of the skills for. These collectibles called Nuggets of Truth in the story mode, by the way. So you get through these skill trees by just killing people. You can actually restart the story while keeping your skills, Dead Rising style. So that's pretty good. It's quite fast-paced gameplay. You can get a bit stressful sometimes. I know there's some very difficult bits, but I am playing on hard difficulty. There are the 3 difficulties. Hard is actually like medium, really. The hardest difficulty you can't play until you finish the game. Ooh. Sometimes, and I just didn't do it there just to show you, sometimes if a bullet would kill you, it'll give you the opportunity to dodge out the way by going in the right direction. So there I just failed it and died. But it is quite forgiving sometimes. There's also a lot of checkpoints. And there's also duels, like another Call of Juarez game. So, there's a duel in this mission, but I won't get to it. But basically, you have to, you have a circle, a sort of circle radius, and I've just gone the same place again. I was very close. It was a shotgunner, so you can have to take a few hits.
Could stop me from taking his life.
But there's a, I can't focus now. Yep. There are duels where you have a circle and you need to keep it over them to increase your focus, and you need to move your hand to just over your gun, and you control your hand left to right. To increase your speed, you need to pull out your gun either when you hear your heartbeat, which will be you'll pull it out first, and that will be counted dishonourable, and you should be honourable. Or you can wait until they pull their gun out and pull your gun out and shoot them, but that's risky, but it is honourable. So let me just have a look around here. I'm looking for these collectibles. You see, I haven't really got them all, even though I've played through the story. So the story itself is pretty basic. It's your standard sort of cowboy. Oh, there's a nugget around here. It's a standard sort of cowboy revenge story, you know, about a guy who's after a man who did something bad to him. I don't want to spoil it. It is actually decently told. It's just not incredibly, ooh. It's just not incredibly,
Just like me.
innovative, you know? It's pretty standard business for the genre. So it's not in any way out there. But it's, there seems to be a theme of always moving forward, which is very strange. There we are, reflex kill.
But I wasn't about to call it quits.
You never really go backwards. I suppose it's because as time goes on, you're going through his life. Ooh, as he gets better. So it's not a very stylistic look. It's very arcadey. The one thing I will complain about is that there isn't really a variety of weapons. Like there's only one or two pistols. I mean, one or two 6-shooters, and it's not really. I haven't seen a different rifle apart from this golden rifle, which you unlock if you go down a skill tree. Dynamite is pretty cool. There were some interesting bosses as well that have loads of health, and the story does tend to interweave quite strongly with historical accuracy. So this man Silas Greaves will kill actual. Ooh, is that dynamite? What is that? What is that? Oh, it's a lantern. Okay. So the guy Silas Greaves in the story will go and kill real cowboys, and these nuggets of truth, which are the collectibles, tend to contain actual information about what really happened in various situations. I'm just messing about a bit here and looking around. It would usually be much faster paced than this. Ooh, there's a people seem to have sewn up, so I'll pause time here. Well, slow it down. You see it only lasts for a minute, but if you get yourself in the right position, you can really use it. Dodge out the way. Come in here. Let's get that arsehole. Oh, I missed him. Oh dear, and there appears to be more dynamite. So you can be very tactical sometimes, and I can't get out, can I? Oh dear. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna have to fight them. So it gets quite tactical at times, actually, especially when there's a boss with a Gatling gun. You can actually, at some points, you will get on a Gatling gun yourself and have a turret section where you'll mow down hundreds of cowboys. So it's actually a very fun game. It's not got a very, and there I just died. It's not got a very advanced feel to it. It's not extremely complicated, but it does have a decent sized story mode, and you can spend hours just enjoying trying to get a high score on that mission where you get killed every time. Go. Ooh. And it also has a very nice scaling difficulty. You'll find it much harder at the end than you will at the start. See there, I just shot TNT out of the air and died again because I wasn't getting into cover. And remember, this is on hard difficulty, so I'm taking more damage than you usually would. You can shoot dynamite and make it explode early, like just there. Let's get this guy, and then this guy. Boom, double headshots. So, obviously the volume's down low in this video, by the way. I'm just gonna let myself die, so that you can see the video end with me getting shot in the eye.